This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wildcats will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The shotgun handoff here. It tests the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He breaks free. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Defense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Wildcats will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Try to convert with a sweep. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation here on third down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Kansas State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Kansas State 7, Arizona State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the return will be brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
An RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Shoots to get free. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. He pulls in the catch. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Boyd. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll test the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And now the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, this is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. Great move in the open field. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Kansas State 14, Arizona State 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. He's looking to throw. That pass is caught. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Ball handed to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And now they come up second and goal from the 3. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So the clock has stopped. We've reached the last 2 minutes here. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense facing a third and long at the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Boyd. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Touchdown, Kansas State. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Oh, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.